All right, here we go. Nice and wide. Heel the hands, have the pads of the ring. We'll do plie and press. Inhale, exhale. The knees should be tracking over the toes. Make sure the core is pulling in and up. And every time you press into your ring, you're pressing into that belly. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We're going to turn to one side. Place the ring on the bottom portion of that hip. The opposite hand will come straight up. We're going to lunge and press into the ring. Inhale, exhale. Your back heel should be raised, legs in line with the hips. As we come up, we're pressing into the ring with an exhalation. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it back to center, and we do 8 more plies. Inhale, exhale. 6, that's a nice gentle press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Bring against the back hip. Opposite arm is up. We lunge and press. Inhale to exhale. Down and up. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it back to me. Don't lose your balance. Don't fall into the pole. And here we go. Although today wouldn't be a bad thing. Woo, it's going to be a hot one. Lower and lift. We'll go for 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it right here. We're going to inhale, rotate to one side. Hips don't go with you. Exhale, center. Other direction. Inhale to exhale. Now I'm going to inhale here. Exhale, lengthen the arms. Pull that belly in deeper. Inhale, bend. Exhale, return. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Rotate, lengthen. Center here. One more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and return. We'll take the ring and we'll start with this side. Place it right here, right between the shoulder and the neck. We're going to match that heel of that leg. Other hand goes to the hip. We'll come down and press. So it's a little plie and a little push with the ring. 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Heel the hand presses on. I'm not going to do this side with my ring because of my mic, but I'll pretend I have my ring and lift that heel. And here we go. Down, press, down, press. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, hold it down, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Take it to the back end of your mat. We're going to be in our Pilates stance. Again, heel the hands on those pads. Nod the chin to your chest, and let's do a little roll down here. Exhaling as we lower. Inhale, bring it back up, and exhale. Nod that chin to your chest, and we just peel. Peel, not collapsing. Keeping that navel pulling in and up. Press into the ring as you come up. Inhaling to exhale. Nod that chin to your chest. We inhale. We'll exhale. We'll lay the ring down. Take the hands in front and walk out to a plank. We hold here. If you need to modify, you can be onto your forearms, your knees. I'm going to take my right foot off the mat and lower back down. the left leg and lower back down. Inhale to exhale. Keep the crown of the head reaching long. Keep the belly pulling in strong. For 4, squeeze the lemons in those armpits. 3, you know the drill. 2, and 1. Pike your seat up. Are your heels still connected? Walk your hands back. 4, 3, right in front of that ring, and we'll walk it back out. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time when I lift my leg, I'll soften my elbows and press. As I lift the leg, I bend the arms and press. That's optional. Inhale to exhale. 1 more each side. Pike that seat up and walk those hands to the front side of that ring. Hold. Walk it back out 1 final time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're just going to hold this here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower to your knees, and we'll stretch back. If you need a wrist release, flip the palms up. You can even curl the fingers towards the wrist. Grab onto the ring and come onto your seat and place the ring between the thighs. Reach those arms nice and long. Apply pressure to your ring to start. So when we press into the ring, we're pressing into that core. We'll take a nice big inhale as we start to come back. Rounding the spine. Exhale, lengthening. On the exhale is where we're going to press into that ring more. We inhale, press into the ring more. Exhale. Connect those shoulders to your back. We round into the C curve, chin to chest, navel in. Press and come up. 2 more, please. Inhaling back. Press into that ring. Exhale up. We're going to hold this here. Inhale. On the exhale, a little pulse. So it's just an inch. Up and back. Up and back. Good. We'll go for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. And we'll bring it all the way back up. Grab onto your ring. Reach it long. Inhale here. Exhale, lock into that C curve. We're going to take the right leg towards the chest and lengthen it out. Towards the chest. So I want you to press into the ring as you bend that knee in. In and out. You can always put a play ball behind your back or a cushion for support. 2 and 1. Foot down. Sit back up and reset. Inhale. Exhale, mount. The opposite leg, the left leg. Press into the ring. Lengthen long. Now that opposite leg, that inner thigh, should be engaged. That leg should not be flopping away from your center line. We go for 4. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. And we bring it back up. Lengthen your legs. Place the ring flat. And press the sides of the feet into the pads. Reach those arms long and round the spine. Your arms should be right next to your ears, eyes to navel. Flex those feet. Start with an inhale as you come back. And then exhale, arms up. Nod that chin to your chest on an inhale. Press into the ring. Feel the back of those legs activating. Eyes stay to navel. Inhale back. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. Inhale. Press the ring, press the ring, press the ring. So I shouldn't see you going like this. I should see you coming up, rounding over a barrel. And your arms should be parallel to the floor. We roll it back, arms staying with the ears, arms staying with the ears. Nod that chin to your chest, flex those feet. Inhale, that was a hard one. Exhale, now stay. Grab onto that ring, I'll stand it up. Get my hands inside. Reach long, hello, arms and back. Roll it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Slide the heels together now in a Pilates V. Eyes to navel. Inhale. Exhale. Up and over. Rolling it back. Starting with your inhale. Lowering with the exhale. Keep those heels together and flexed. Inhale up. Exhale forward. And now from here, I want you to stack your spine and take one of the pads behind your right toes. We're going to lengthen this leg nice and long. You can choose to keep the opposite leg straight, or you can bend it. We're going to roll down just one leg. Stretching it up towards the ceiling. Nod that chin to your chest and bring it back up. Eyes to navel. Inhale to exhale. And bring it up. Inhale to exhale. Melt those shoulders. Lengthen the spine as you're rolling down bone by bone. And you'll bring it back up for 4, 3. Scoop deeper to come up. 2 and 1. Now we're going to lay all the way back and we'll stay. I want you to lengthen the opposite leg nice and long and pull this other leg closer towards you, feeling a lovely stretch in the back of the leg. Take the ring off the foot, hold it up over your chest with 2 hands, and melt the shoulders down to the mat. Turn that right kneecap away from you, and we'll circle towards the middle, squeeze the ring to come back up. Nothing else moves as you're circling. You're moving the leg from your core. We inhale to exhale, 1 more. And now reverse. Away, zip up 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Round to come up 3. 2 more. Inhale, exhale 4. And inhale, exhale 5. Hook that ring behind those toes again. Give a lovely hamstring stretch and bring yourself back up. Can we keep that leg up like this, but switch the legs? Okay, I want you to stay more into your center. Hopefully that went well. You can keep the opposite leg straight or bent, and we'll roll down, single leg roll down. Lengthen that leg up, nod that chin to your chest. Inhale, scoop deeper to exhale. And again, inhale, take your time, tuck that tail, lengthen your spine, exhale. Now, no momentum coming up. Scoop deeper in those lower abdominals. Inhale. Press into that ring. It will give you feedback as well. Inhale back. Melt those shoulders. Exhale. Nod that chin to your chest. Find that lower back and scoop. Last one. We inhale to exhale. Can you lengthen the opposite leg? Now, when we start to circle, feel free to go back to a bent right knee. I'll take the ring off the toes, place it, the pads in the 2 hands, and shoulders melt. Turn that left kneecap away. Put that bowling ball on top of that torso and circle towards the center. Inhale, exhale. Round to come up. 2 more. Feel that movement coming from your center. And now let's reverse. Never going wider than our mat. Always giving a little bit of extra bam to that ring as you're coming up. 2 more. 1 more. Take the pad behind the left toes. Pull that leg towards you. Get a lovely hamstring stretch here. And then nod that chin to your chest and bring yourself back up. Let go of the ring and bring that foot down. Beautiful. All right, so I want you to take the ring underneath the left ankle. And once you lie down, that leg will lengthen out more. So we're going to lower down to the floor, bend the opposite knee, and I'm going to try to keep my ring a circle, so I'm not going to let my leg just fall onto that ring. I want you to keep it lifted from the core and the front of the hip. Hand over hand behind the head, elbows are wide. If you're able to curl the head off that mat, we're going to lift the eyes, the belly, and as I'm doing so, I'll give a little push into my ring and then release the pressure and put my head back down. So it's exhale up, inhale down. Exhale. Feel the back of the leg engaging with the circle and connect that movement to your center. I am not using my hands to lift my head. I am using my core. Your hands are just there to give support to your neck. We've got 2 more to go. We'll exhale and inhale. This time I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to take my opposite leg into my chest and bring this leg straight up. I'm going to bend that knee and I'm going to go through that ring. Knee to chest, straight leg. Knee to chest, push through the ring. In, up, in, and out. Inhale to exhale. Inhale to exhale. If your neck is feeling strained, put your head back onto your mat. 1 more. And lengthen. Good. Lower that foot to the ring, elbows to the mat, and lift yourself up. Good. Switch the leg out. So now we're going to put the right leg on top of that ring. Hey, I was nice. I said use your elbows.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that? Oh, you did it the harder way. Okay, I was trying to be nice. Take it back. So the right leg is reaching long and the left knee is bent. If you're lifting your head up, we'll put our hands behind that head. The ring should be a circle, so keep that leg nice and light for now. I'll nod my chin to my chest. I'll push into the ring and release. Exhale. Feel your core bringing you up. Feel the back of the leg engaging as well as the glutes. And return. Check in. How are you moving? Are you moving from your center? Or are you lifting from your hands, pressing into that head? Take your time. All the air out of the center as you curl up. Keep that right leg lengthening long. Gorgeous. We do 2 more. This one, if you're able, hold it up and bring the opposite knee in. Zip it up. Bend it. Go through the ring. So now I'm looking for this ring to be a circle and not an oval. So should you be having that right leg dead on your ring? No. I want you to feel the back of that right leg and that glute, keeping that leg active. Take your time. Inhale in, exhale up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, zip it up, in, press it through. How are we doing? In, lift it up, in. You've got 1 more to go. Oh no, my ring was an oval. That's a no-no. Long leg and bring yourself up. Woo! That was beautiful. That's right, give a woo! All right, so we're gonna put 2 feet in 1 pad. And we're going to balance here on our seat. So I'm going to try to give a little tiny little Pilates V. And I'm going to try to put myself into this suitcase without collapsing the rib cage. So our belly button's pressing in and our chin is to our chest. Now you are more than welcome just to hold this, or you can try to roll like a ball. So it's a gentle rock. It's butt up, in, but down. So try not to fling your feet up in the air. Try to keep yourself in this little ball and bring yourself up. When you rock back, eyes to belly. Eyes stay the belly as you come up. Inhale back. Exhale up. So make sure you're not thudding on your tailbone. That's an indicator that your lower back is tight and you are not getting that lower back down on that mat. And it's okay when you struggle coming up. It should not be easy breezy. No exercise in Pilates should be easy breezy. If that's the case, we're not doing it right. And then hold right here. Slowly lengthen your legs out, 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 and sit tall, 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 tall. I want you to point the toes and then flex. Point, flex. Reach long, pull it in strong. One more. Nicely done. Grab onto that ring and hold it parallel to the legs. I want you to bend your right knee in. I want you to come back and bring that knee with you and take the opposite leg up to 45. We're going to go into single leg stretch. All right, we ready? We keep switching the legs. Go. Inhale, 2. Exhale, 2. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. On the exhalation, we press into that ring. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Arms straight up if you'd like. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 2. If you want, take them diagonal behind you. Inhale for 2. Press in for 2. One more. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2 and hug it in. Nicely done. Take the ring between the ankles and grab to the outside of those ankles. If you're able, nod that shin to your chest. Shoulder blades off the mat. Double leg stretch. We're going to reach long. We're going to hold it here and squeeze the ring. 3, 2, 1. Circle the arms and come back in. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Circle the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthen. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Circle the arms. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Press. 1, 2, 3. Circle. Exhale. Just 2 more. Lengthen and squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Circle and pull. And 1 more. Hold. Press, press, press. And release. Grab onto that ring. Put 2 sets of toes on the one pad. And zip these legs straight up. Woo! We're going to keep our right foot in, and the left leg is going to go out to about a 45. You can keep your head down. You can nod that shin to your chest. We're going to pull on this leg 2 times. 1, 2. Switch the leg. Go. 1, 2. And shh. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2. And pull, pull. Get a lovely length out of both legs, not just the leg that's with the ring. Shh, shh. 1 more. Shh, shh. And release. Bend those knees and take your feet through the ring with the pads on the outside of the legs. And we'll zip up our legs into a Pilates, wide Pilates stance. If you're keeping your head down or if you feel strain to the lower back, take your hands under your seat to give a little protection to the lower back. If you're lifting your head up, hand over hand behind the head and curl up off that mat. We're going to lower for 3. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale up. Lower. You're only going to lower as far as you can keep that back firmly imprinting on your mat. We should not feel strain. We feel that belly scooping in and up deeper. The legs are pressing out against the pads. A lot of muscles are working here. Lower, 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 and lift. Give me 1 more. Now this time, bend your knees in. Zip those legs up. We're going to lower, lower, lower. Bend your knees in. Zip it up. Inhale, 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 exhale. Lower, lower, lower. Bring it in. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, bring it in, zip it up, and release. Take the feet down. Take the pad, one pad, against the right thigh. And our hands will be on the other pad. And I want you to draw this knee in towards your chest and nod the chin to your chest. Okay? And I want you to take the opposite elbow as the leg onto the pad. And the other elbow is going to twist and rotate onto the floor. And we're going to just do these little presses into the ring with the arm and the thigh. So my elbow, or I should say my upper arm, is pressing into that pad. And I'm in a twisted position, working that oblique. Drive your knee in, your leg should be in a tabletop. Raise that chin a little higher. Yep, and drive. The ring should be going in and out an inch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the head down. Take the ring pad to the other thigh and lift the thigh into a tabletop. Take the opposite elbow as the leg. If you want to think of upper arm more than elbow, fine. Bring it up. The other elbow twists. And here we go. We press in and release. In and release. Shh. My back is still imprinting. Shh. I'm working the oblique that I'm facing. I go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Hug both knees in. We'll rock it side to side for a quick moment. Check in with your body, check in with your neck, your back, the hips, and we'll rock ourselves up. Okay, that was lovely. Center yourself onto your mat. Take the arms nice and long. The heel of the hands go on the pads. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. Now, I said legs are straight, but if you can't sit up tall and your legs are straight, you want to bend them so it zips you right up, okay? So I need to see some of you more active in your core. I shouldn't see this. To me, this is an inactive core and a drop in the pelvis. So I want you to be nice and tall. Think of a puppet string on top of the head pulling you up, 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 up. That's inhale to prepare for spine stretch. On the exhale, nod your chin to your chest and start to peel your spine off the wall. And I stop at the mid-back. And I connect those shoulders as I come up from my core on an inhale. Exhale. My ring will go more towards a diagonal as I stretch forward. I inhale up. I exhale forward. Inhale up. Give me one more, please. Chin to chest, round the spine, keep the lower back right where it is. Now stop right here on this out position. Make sure the heel of the hands are what's on that pad. Make sure the shoulders are connected to your back. And I want you to give little pushes into that pad. Every time you push in, I want you to exhale. I want you to feel the core. I want you to feel those armpit muscles pressing with that ring. And we go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and we'll stack back up from that core, never feeling a thing in that back. And I'm going to press here for 8, nice and tall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now try minimal movement in the body, but bend one knee, bend the other. Round back, right about here. I'll push in and out. I'm pushing in as I round. 4, 3, exhale 2, and 1. Now put the feet inside the ring onto the pads. Balance on your seat. Soften your elbows, get the knees a little closer. And slowly, as you're straightening the legs, you're scooping that belly deep. So my inner thighs are connected. The thighs are wrapping. The sits bones are wrapping, and the shoulders are connected to our back. You're more than welcome to hold this. Otherwise, I'm going to do closed leg rocker. So I'm going to rock back, butt up, butt down. Now, this is a little different than rolling like a ball. I want the eyes to go to the navel as you rock. When you come up, eyes over the toes. Chin to chest, eyes to belly, butt up, butt down. Don't think of momentum. It should be very smooth. We rock back, inhale. Exhale. One more, please. Inhale. Exhale. Soften those knees. Can you take your left foot onto the mat? Can you lengthen the right leg and soften it? Now, every time you go to lengthen it, feel the connection with that core. The core is going to go in as the leg is lengthening out. And that's your exhale. And we go for 4 and 3. Good. And 2. Hold. Lengthen the opposite leg. Now, if this is too hard, you're going to do exactly what you just did. I'm going to bring this leg up and down. So it's front of the hip working, first from the core. And 3. I'm still lengthening that leg, pressing out into that ring. 2 more. Hold it up. Keep that foot in, take the other foot out. We'll soften the knee and we'll push it through. And in. Belly presses in. Where are your shoulders? Know where they are. 2 more. Press. Hold this one here. Lengthen the opposite leg. You know what's coming. Lift up. Did you forget already? On purpose, right? Exhale, 3. If we move fast, we feel it now. 4 and 3. 2 more. Let's put both feet in those pads. Bend the knees and rock forward. Lengthen your legs back out. Oh, thank you. That is such a compliment. Oh, that was hard. Remember, Pilates is not an easy form of exercise. When it becomes easy, we've lost connections, okay? So I could take the very basic moves and make them so hard because the better you are, the more you feel what you should feel. Pilates is something that will take years to feel some of these exercises, so you have to be patient. It's a process. But people tell me, even after a few classes, that wow, I really am mindful more of what my body is doing, what my posture is like, right? So it works. All right. So our feet are flexed again, and we're going into saw. So we're going to turn to the front of the room, which is, we'll call it the pole side, okay? So we're going to rotate. Now notice, slow. When you're rotating, you should be lifting up. And then when I come forward, it's not a collapse in that spine. It's at a scoop to the belly. And I'm looking at my back hand. I zip up and right away, I'm twisting, 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 and I come forward. Scoop that belly deeper. Inhale up and rotate. Are you staying tall? Exhale. Inhale up. Where are those shoulders? Exhale. Flex those feet if the legs are straight. My heels are almost off the mat. We'll finish. This is our last one. Make it your best one yet. Bring it back up and release. Let's take the ring between our thighs. Now, some people don't like the ring like that. They feel like it's too hard on their thighs. If you'd rather use a ball, a play ball, feel free to. I'm going to use my arms as like a kickstand to really lengthen me up. So this is not the opportunity to say, oh, this is our break. There's no break. All right, so the ring is tight to start with, otherwise my legs are plopping out. We're gonna press in, out 3/4. So we press in a little further, not all the way out, in. So what do you think, how would I cue your core during this? In, or squeeze, or in deeper, in deepest, but I never fully let it go. In. The exhale is when you're pushing into the pads. Remember, the rings can go pretty far in, but we don't want to do that. It's very small. It's just to say, hey, muscles, activate. It's to connect the core to the movement better. That's the beauty of the ring, is the connection of the core to all your exercises. 2, 3. Here we're also working the adductors. And we lift it in and we push. 2, 3. We're lifting that belly in and up. 1, 2, 3. One more. I'm going to hold this one in. Now, if you're able, let go. And squeeze for 8. 1, 2. No collapsing. I'm not rounding. And I go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and release. We'll go into a little butterfly pose. Just a little stretch for those inner thighs. That feel okay? Yeah? Okay. Let's move on to lying onto our stomachs with our rings. All right. You're almost there. So ideal positioning of the legs is just like a fist width apart. But if you have tightness to your lower back, you need to open the legs a little wider. So play with where the legs should be, how far apart. If you have a shoulder issue and you can't reach those arms out like this or up here, you'll release the ring and put your hands here in your traditional swan. So I've got one pad on the floor. You can choose to have the arms reaching shoulder height, or I'm going to come a little higher to the top of that pad. So my gaze is down onto my mat, my shoulders are connecting to my back, and my core is pulling in away from my mat. On an inhale, I gently press into the ring, find that shoulder connection, and then exhale, pull the navel away from the mat. We'll lift up the chest, the head's along for the ride. Squeeze your seat coming up and then pull the navel in, coming down. We inhale, feel those armpit muscles firing as we press into the ring. Exhale, lengthen the crown of the head through that ring. We lift up, inhale. Exhale down. 2 more. Are you feeling all those connections? Armpit muscles firing, belly's firing. My wrist should be straight and my fingers should be lengthening. And release. Stretch back into that child's pose. I think this is our first one today, other than the very, very beginning of class. All right, so we're going to take a risk here. Sometimes we lose the ring. It's okay. But we're going to try to put the ring behind our thigh. So that means one pad is going to be behind the ankle/heel, and the other pad is going to be into the smile of your seat. Now, sometimes I lose my ring, and that's okay. You can also use a ball, but don't wait too long to get set up because my hamstring will probably get a cramp. All right, so we keep pressure on the ring. We're in a quadruped position. We're going to slowly lift the leg up for 2 and down for 2. Lift up for 2, inhale, exhale down. Your standing leg, it should be knee in line with hip. Yep, keep going. Inhaling up, exhaling down. You should not feel strain to your shoulders. They should be connected to your back. And I like to cue, hold lemons in those armpits. Can you give me 2 more? We lift up and we come down. Now let's take this even to a bigger risk. We'll hold it up and we'll try and squeeze the ring. 8, 7, tiny, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Before we go to the other side, take that ring out, lengthen that leg nice and long, and we're going to lift up and down. So nice long hamstring here. 6, 5, belly pulls in, coming down. 4, how about lengthen the crown of the head more? 3, better. And 2, now hold this one up, and we're going to do a little rainbow. Up to one side and then up to the other. So we're tracing a rainbow. The leg is staying nice and long, belly's in strong. The hips should not move with you. 4 more. 3 more. Good. 2 more. And 1. And bring that knee back, and we'll release those wrists, and we'll go to the other side. So nobody got a hamstring cramp, right? Okay. Maybe this is a side that it happens. We'll see. Okay. So we go behind the ankle / heel, then to the very bottom of your seat. You got to keep pressure on that ring or we lose it. Here we go. Up and down. And it's okay if you lose your ring. Completely okay. We are not judging you. We are not going to talk about you the rest of the class. And up and down. Up and down. 3 more. 2 more. Hold this one up. Now press into the pad. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, release that ring, and lengthen that leg that you just were working straight out. We lift and lower. Feel like you've got an ankle weight on that ankle and you're lifting and that leg is heavier than you think. Squeeze the butt, pull the belly in, keep the shoulders connected. How about nice long arms and squeeze lemons in those armpits for 3 and 2. Hold it up, and I will trace that rainbow to one side, up and over the other. 7 and 6. Keep the hips still. 5. Pull the belly in deeper. 4. Don't lose the connection with the shoulders to your back. 2, 1, and bring it in, and we'll stretch those wrists. Palms up, curl the fingertips to the wrist. My favorite is coming up next, bridges. Love, love, love bridges. All right, so we're going to lie down. Our knees are bent. Stay with me, kids. We're almost there. I know, it's a hot one. It's a hot one right now. It's already 79. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so tabletop your right leg. 2 hands on the pads. Okay, and I'm going to bridge up, press into the pad, release. So everything is lifting as I press. If you'd rather not use the ring, ditch the ring and put the arms right next to your rib cage. 4, because I just took away 2 anchors that help push down to lift up. 2, hold this one up, and I'm going to pulse that knee into the ring. 2, 3, 4. Keep that bridge. 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll lower down and switch. So the pad goes to the opposite thigh. I take that thigh towards my chest into a tabletop position. Are we ready? We'll lift up, press, and release. Exhale. So my hands are pressing into a pad as the thigh presses in at the same time. We exhale on the up. Keep that right inner thigh working. Of course, I lost count. Let's just do 3 more. And 2. We're going to stay up and press into the pads, both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we'll lower that bridge. We'll lengthen both legs and reach the ring behind you. Get a nice long line. I'm going to flex my heels. Bring the ring straight up, and we'll do another roll up, eyes to belly, and bring it up and over. Wow, was I crooked on my mat. And lift up to a nice tall spine. All right, so we're going to spine twist. So as I look around, I'm seeing this still. Do you guys know when you're doing that? When you do that, you'll feel weight back here, and you'll feel this is tilted. I want you to feel almost like you're going through a door frame, and you got to crease at these hips. Okay? Here we go. I know, but I'll tell you. So flex those feet. Now I want you to pay attention to what the feet are doing on your first one. Because if they move, that means your hips are moving, and we don't want that to happen, okay? All right, so we're going to inhale up tall, exhale to the front. 1, 2, inhale, exhale to the rear. I just do a little gentle press on the exhale. I'm going to keep my neck with the rest of my spine. I want you thinking with each twist, you're going taller up that barbershop pole. You're not coming back down. We're staying there, and we're going to go up another inch up that pole. One more to the rear. And release. Okay, let's go on to our sides. Do you want to know how much time you have left? Would you rather not know? 13 little minutes. 13. Although that's a lot of exercises, because you know, Joe designed this workout very few reps. Why? Do we know why? Extra reps sometimes gets your form yucky, right? Yes, even the bee is saying so. Okay. All right, so we're going to lay on our side. And you can be propped up like this, or you can be down onto your side, okay? And I'm going to shift my legs forward. Now, just because I have my arm out here like this doesn't mean my shoulder comes up like this. And I want you to press into the ring as I lift the leg up and then bring it down. So somebody with a shoulder issue, a neck issue, should not be propped up like this. They should be down here or here, okay? Here we go. And don't give yourself a shoulder issue. Don't collapse all your weight onto that shoulder. 4. By pushing into the ring, what are you pushing in as well? Your core. That's right, the belly. Now hold this one up, and we're going to go forward and back. Now on the forward, I'm going to push in the ring. I'll exhale. Flex, point, inhale. Reach back. Reach back. Reach back. Hips need to stay stacked, and that bottom rib cage needs to stay lifted. 2 more. 1 more. And bring it back to center. I'm going to hover this foot. I'm going to go round to come up. I press into my ring here. 4. 3. Yeehaw. 2. 1. Reverse. Are you trying to stop at hip height? Yes. Both sets of feet, toes are flexed. 4. 3. 2. And 1, and release. So we're going to take our ring to the center of the mat. The bottom leg will come through, and so will your top leg. So we're going to work a little bit more here. So now I'm going to ask you to lie all the way down. Don't lose the ring. All right. Keep pressure on both pads, and we're going to lift it up and down. You're exhaling on the up. You're firing everything on the side of your body. Now, next level, I'm going to lift my head and come down. I'm always pushing my free hand into the mat. And we go for 4, and 3, and 2, And 1. Bend the knees, grab onto your ring, and we'll bring it on up. How'd that go? Did it go okay? Okay. Other side. Woohoo! We're gonna want to jump on that pole after this, I think. Okay. So I'm gonna slide my feet forward. The ring is right by my center. You can be all the way down. You can have your head propped up. Both feet are flexed. As I push, I lift up. So I exhale. Good. And press. The bottom leg should be pushing down as the top leg lifts up. Feel the core activating as you lift. I'm pressing into the ring. Make that connection. And 3. And 2. Hold this one up. Now press, exhale forward, point back. Exhale forward, point back, inhale. We're trying to stay hip height. Reach it back. Flex. Back. And back. Use your breath. Please use your core and your glutes. Outer thigh. Hip. 2 more. 1 more. Back to hovering, and we'll circle. Round to come up. On the up nose, I press into my ring. Hello, outer thigh. Hello, hip. Yeah. Don't start to collapse. Reverse. Inhale, exhale. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the ring, center the mat. Bottom leg goes through, top leg goes through. Both legs are pressing up against that ring. Lie all the way down. Hips are stacked, bottom rib cage is light. And here we go. Exhale up, inhale down. Relax that top shoulder. I think I just caught mine when I lifted. If you want, lift the head up and down. That's it. 5, yeah. 4, 3, squeeze, 2, and 1. Bend the knees and bring it on up. Whew. All right. We'll turn to face center. That was fun. Legs together. Arms in a diagonal, just like the legs. Shoulders are mounted. We'll roll back. Press into the ring. Exhale. Inhale, we're going to come up. And I want you to twist to the front of the room and extend that leg straight. Back to center and roll back down. Nod the chin to your chest. Bring it back up. Opposite. Twist over, thigh to thigh, knee to knee, back to center, and roll down. Inhale up. Exhale to the front. Inhale, press into the ring, exhale. Nod that chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now, if you want this time, you can take 2 legs as you're rotating. So we'll bring it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Roll it away. Exhale. Nod that chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Stretch the legs long. Reach the ring behind you long. Nicely done. And let's bring it back up. Come to a kneeling position facing the front. We're going to have this leg, you're going to mirror me. This leg is on your mat. This one is reaching long. Okay? I'm going to tilt and put a kickstand down. With this here, I'm going to try to open my hips. Position your ring so you're not, like this. Spine is nice and long. We're going to press into the ring and lift. And lift. Bam. Bam. Now hold this foot down here. If you want to make it harder for the next 4, take that leg behind you and we'll lift. 4, tap forward. 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee back down and come to a high kneel. Other leg goes out. Press those hips forward. Reach long. Reposition the ring where you need it. I'm going to push in to lift up and return. The belly is pulling in and up. Try to look straight ahead. Good. Now for the last 4, if you want to take that leg behind you, and we can lift up. 3, 2, and 1. Come back into your high kneel. Mermaid. Mirror me. Bring this arm straight up. Send the tail long. Pull the belly in strong. This arm here will soften as we go over and extend. Inhale up. We'll exhale over. Keep pushing those hips towards the pole. Good. Bring the ring up. Spine is up. Spine stays up when we switch. Inhale up. Make sure your shoulders, both shoulders are connected to your back. Up and over. Take your time. Feel that lovely side stretch. One more. And release. Put the ring down. We're going to stand up. And we're going to finish with Pilates push-ups. So we've got all this mat in front of us. Modify where you need to. We're going to inhale up. Exhale, roll it down. More weight on the toes than the heels. Walk out if you're able. If not, just hold that hamstring stretch. Modify here where you need to. Maybe on your knees, maybe just your forearms. I'm going to do 5 tricep push-ups. Inhale, exhale, 1. Pike your seat up, keep your heels connected, and walk back. Try to do it in 3 steps. 3, 2, 1. Hold this stretch. Hands to the floor or knuckles maybe. Soften your knees. Can you get the fingertips to touch now? Now see if they can stay there as you slowly straighten your legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly start to peel yourself up. And the higher you're coming up, the more your tail is pushing down towards your heels and the navel is pulling in and up. You've made it. Okay, let's go jump in the pole. Last one ends a rotten egg.